Hey Divine Collective, hi, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel Symbolic Intelligence. Hi everybody, please settle in, my day one A1s, my new listeners. Please buckle up and we are starting with your general energy update, collective. The first energy that I'm channeling is okay, a lot of nostalgia hitting currently, but new memories. Okay, I'm getting that most of you are clearing the past. Yep. Why I said congratulations? Because it's the time to make new memories, but at the same time you're feeling lost. There is grieving energy. Okay, most of you are dealing with the separation, but life is life is teaching you to live in the moment. You're having fun, happily single. Okay, I'm seeing Canada's flag. Most of you can be Canadians, can be significant. Your past partner could have been a Canadian, right? So there are definitely feelings resurfacing from the past, right? Okay. What's with the picture energy? Yeah, it's death. Look at this. It's a death energy to your past. No second chances. We have growth and transformation as well. So this is what's dead is dead. It's a closure, transition, right? Most of you are in this liminal transitional space currently. You're not in the new, but you're not in the past as well. You are in the between. Yeah. You're in the hanged man energy. We have backstabbing and coffee cup on the picture. This fell on the picture, coffee cup. I see that it's time to make new memories. We have building friendship, feeling elevated, meeting and talking. Most of you are starting anew, right? With a new person here. Key on a ring, confirmation. We have unconventional, right? I feel like you could have many options in the past, or this person who backstabbed you, okay, could have many options. This person was into one night stands or string alongs here, right? They were not locked into one person. That's what I'm getting, right? The runner energy, yeah. Yeah, this was a runner. So you are separating from this runner, right? Yeah. You're stopping the pattern. I feel most of you had been given a silent treatment from this person's end. But finally you are getting a new energy as well with this depth. Okay, so you are coming out of that transitional phase and going towards this new energy, right? But first you are dealing with this 8th house energy. It's all dark here. Okay, yeah, you have a new person. We have watching, looking, perceiving you. This person could be could be watching you. Okay. We have healing heart, heartbroken. Yeah, meaning someone new. It's a confirmation, and this will be an unconditional bond. Okay. You might be helping this person to perceive a new, yeah, it's a confirmation. So you might be helping this person to perceive a new lens about healing. Okay, healing their own heart and getting out of toxic patterns from the past abusive relationship, right? That is the energy. Because look at that, after date we have evolving, and then we have something very special. It's a union energy. Okay, so look at the colors of the cards as well. We have green as well as red, right? So this is elevated heart chakra as well as root chakra, right? That is the energy. Evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child wounds. Yeah, so in the past your inner child was not safe. Okay, it was struggling to heal or to even rest, to relax. So something about this person's energetic embrace, right? It's coming into fruition, I feel. It's a completion. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the healing heart. Let's tap into this with tarot. What's the healing heart energy here for the Divine Collective? King of Wands. Archetype is coming out as a King of Wands who is healing, right? A very driven, passionate, kind of combative element to their aura, right? This person is ready to take action towards you. You are the Princess of Pentacles, right? Okay, you're somebody who is very good with your manifestation skills, very grounded energy, right? They see you as their empress. Empresses here, divine feminines. Okay, yeah. And you helped them, definitely helped them to walk away from their past. Look at that, because you have done this by yourself. So you're setting an example here, okay, in front of this person. And we have 8 of coins. To focus on themselves. This is self-indulgence as well. They are focused here, right? You also helped this person to see another side of building your own self, like your own sovereign self, right? Taking care of your own vessel as a temple, with Lover's energy coming out here, right? Significantly. So we have the Lovers. So this can be a soulmate. Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot make this shit up. We have Ace of Swords at the bottom. This is a divine channel of communication opening for you, Divine Collective, right? Yeah. Confirmation. And we have 8-8 energy. Portal of abundance is opening for you because you have done the work here. We have moon energy on both the cards. Here we have the same radiance. So this is all happening spiritually, right? This can be a psychic bond. Okay, this is a psychic ether. And since I said this is 8th house energy, death, the growth and transformation, so can be, okay. And this unconditional energy is directed towards your Empress energy. Yeah. So it's a confirmation that you might help this person overcome past addictions or toxic patterns or some kind of abusive relationship. Yep. They're also coming out as the King of Swords here. You definitely helped them to overcome a challenging situation or a challenging thought pattern that they were not dealing with in the past. Okay, and now they're dealing with this thought pattern. Okay, that's a confirmation. We have angels here, right? We have angels here. They are helping this person to see their own situation from a very different perspective. They are guiding this person's footsteps, right? I wouldn't mind if Emperor comes out. We have 7 of Cups. Yeah, I cannot make this straight up. You let this person see through illusions, okay, when they were in isolation. I don't know, but you helped this person see what is the right thing. Okay, you helped them to see through the false energies, okay, or to cut through illusion here. Yeah. Okay. It's a soul connection, divine collective. As I cut the deck, I saw this energy. Yeah, it's a soul connection. Something about everlasting, eternal, like you could be seeing these kind of signs and messages, eternal bonds, about everlasting love kind of energy, because it's giving me complete devotion. Yeah, look at this passion, King of Wands energy coming out. We have equal interest here. This can be a person who is changing their perception regarding you. Okay, the sunglass energy that came out with changed mind here. The Phoenix energy, right? The Most High is here, letting a new version come out. Yeah, and look at that, cutting ties, moving on from these kind of energies. Confirmation, charmed or used. Yeah, confirmation, this is their past energy. I feel like they were being used for some kind of advantage or agenda here. Yeah, where you came in, your energy came in, and I feel like this awakened this person, right? Yeah. And as I said awakened, I saw judgment here. You awakened this person. You brought the judgment into this person's life. Yeah. confirmation, divine collective. We have number 20 here. You could be seeing 2020 or 2222. And finally, we have 10 of swords with 4 of wands. Okay, this is a new dawn coming after a lot. Oh my god, I cannot make this shit up. As I cut the deck and I saw your emperor here, what did I tell you? That I wouldn't mind if emperor comes out, and emperor came out. So, confirmation, judgment and emperor. You helped this person to step into their own emperor energy and to see through the masks, right? So here we have 10 of swords with 4 of wands. I feel like you brought out the celebratory energy. Okay, this is feeling alive again, feeling ready to step into a new phase, because this person was not ready at all. This person was feeling very, very like, I'm done with this life. Like, I don't need anybody now. I don't need anything now. I am very self-sufficient for my own self. Right? That is the energy. This 10 of swords was their past mindset. But you helped them see that this is not the end of the world. Especially their own world. That stagnant mindset was, pulling them back in their own darkness, right? Because this person might have gone through a brutal separation, a brutal breakup maybe in the past, and they couldn't process that grief. Okay, that was too much to take on. And now this person is stepping into this beautiful Four of Wands energy, like 11-11. You feel like a blessing, okay? You feel like a wish come true, something like that for this person. And now they are feeling very renewed, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? The 10 of Swords is the ashes energy that I talked about here, okay? But look at this, the sun, the rising sun. This is the dawn kind of energy. So a new dawn was already waiting for this person, but this person was not seeing that. They were dwelling in the past, right? And your energy, oh my god, your energy felt like 6 of Wands. You entered the timeline of this person. Look at that. This is your energy, Divine Collective, and this is the Holy Spirit. You literally entered this person's energetic boundaries because you are their true soulmate. Okay. Hang on. And you, okay. You and your energy are so much, piercing. Like, you're so truthful person that your energy pierced through the games, okay, through the drama. And this person saw the people around them. Yeah, birdies, confirmation, thank you. Saw through these energies, okay, as you entered. And this person left that dramatic scenario in their life. As you entered, this person exited. Wow. Right? And look at that. Why they exited? Because you literally showed them what they really wanted. And they wanted this. 10 of Cups. Right? Confirmation. Look at that. And behind 10 of Cups, we have 3 of Swords. But again, the dwelling energy, right? And here goes the tower with your energy. No more heartbreaks. Get out of that heartbreak, and divine intervention happened in this person's life. You were the catalyst, okay? Or you are the catalyst, I would say that. Your energy helped this person to see what they truly wanted, and they really wanted divine's help. You brought the help. So you are a catalyst here because you brought the help, right? And it was all divine's plan. All divine's plan. Because you both are like a destined connection in every universe, right? So that quote is very much overlapping on your situation, that in every universe I will find you. In every other universe I will find you, and I will claim you. I will claim your energy, right? We have the dark pause here. So there is a fire to your energy, okay? It's not easy. It was very triggering for this person at first. They were like, how can I believe? Like, I don't know. They were not believing you because it meant the withdrawal. It meant withdrawal from everything. Yeah, that's what it meant. Your energy meant withdrawal, and that was not easy because it was too fiery in nature. It was very heavy. Confirmation with the Queen of Wands. Partners, counterparts. Black Panthers can be significant, right? Wow. Now let's take emotional deck. I want to see what this person was feeling when your energy came in like this, right? Because you were not expected. What's this Knight of Wands and Abandoned Success? 8 of Cups for Divine Collective's counterpart. Confirmation. They were feeling lonely. They were feeling, if I withdraw from everyone, where would I go? Yeah, they re-examined. Okay, there was a significant need to re-examine their own goals and needs. They were not focusing on their own goals or needs. Rather, I feel like they were being used by other people, as if they were serving others' interests all their life, and they needed courage. And your energy felt like having courage, right? This was your energy on the other hand, and this person was like, I'm stuck. I feel like I have to surrender everything. I cannot. Look, jealousy. And this attracted jealousy from other people. Yeah, look at that. Anger, resentment, whatnot. Your energy triggers a lot of emotions in people. I'm telling you, your energy is not easy to take, okay? Not easy to digest. They also had this desire to have you, but they couldn't have you, right? And it meant, again, withdrawal, right? it meant withdrawal. So this made them angry. This meant like an unmet need. There was this realization in this person's heart that I feel like I need to have boundaries in my life, and I think I have been giving people too many chances to cross my own boundaries, but that is not who I am, and it shouldn't be the case. So they learned how to protect their boundaries from watching you. Yeah. They learned how to be calm and reflective at the same time. Even if they started reflecting more and more on their situation, right? Yeah. And they started discovering the growth opportunities within them by looking at you, by looking at your own example, correct? And we have resentment. This person felt the need to release the unnecessary burdens. Again, 10 of swords, right? Because they were too much hurt. And they also needed to forgive themselves because somewhere they were living in self-pity. Yeah. They were not showing themselves the right kind of kindness that one deserves. So you showed them something, Divine Collective, that maybe through forgiveness they will experience that inner peace or liberation that they truly needed. And that liberation is the Judgment energy. That's where your spirit family came in. Okay, and they helped their spirit family to wake this person up. Now wake up. You're not alone here, right? You have an assignment. This person also did not know that they have an assignment here. I feel like your energy came out as a signal. Literally, you sent a signal somewhere, an energetic signal to this person's energetic auric field. And as soon as you sent that signal, bro, a miracle happened in this person's life. They awakened to their own divine truth. And what's more precious than that, right? Okay. Current energies of Divine Collective and their person. Divine Collective. Have faith. So the ruling energy that both of you are carrying is faith. Your person seems very motivated, but they are letting go of the need for control and they're accepting the current situation as it is. Wow. And they are accepting this new path. There is acceptance in their heart. On the other side, you Divine Collective, you need to find true peace, okay? As if you are exhausted of navigating this unknown territory. Yeah. It's giving me the energy when one gets anxious because they are too much exhausted that I cannot move forward. Okay, I need to rest. So it's reminding you to let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. Maybe you are in your head too much because maybe you get signs, synchronicities, visions. Okay, you feel overwhelmed maybe, and that's causing that anxiety inside you. But I feel like you need to focus on the present, and only in the here and now can you find true peace. Okay, so do not let your true peace to hinder, right? That is the energy, right? Okay, and now let's take water alchemy oracle. I would call in my spirit guides and angels to please give the guidance to the divine collective for the highest good. Thank you, Naaman. Aho, Om Shanti. And we have two energies that came out. Look at this. What did I tell you? Reflection with number 2222. And the second one is wave. Wow, number 9. Like, I don't use this oracle much for my readings, but whenever I do, it's very deep. And look at that, at the bottom we have blessing. Again, number 20. As I said, 2020 can be significant. Confirmation, 2222, as I said. Thank you, angels. And we have cherubs here. Wow. It's giving me Mother Mary's energy. Let me read out reflection first. Okay. You're definitely healing. There is inner healing. You both are healing currently. So let's read number 22. Okay. Reflections are caused by rays of sunlight bouncing off the water. The message is, how well do you know yourself? How well do you know yourself? A hidden part of you is coming to light. Whether this has been triggered by a situation or a person, it is an invitation to explore more of your subconscious. Be willing to look in the mirror. Exactly. You both are triggering something in each other that you need to heal currently. It's a confirmation, and it's a very big confirmation. Correct? We have dragonflies, lotus flowers, and toads that indicate a spiritual transformation is on the agenda, and reminds us that within every prince there is also a frog. Wow. Oh my god, this is giving me that frog and the princess story. So this can be a channeled movie. Wow. And this is a Disney movie. Damn. Also, we have electric eels here. So electric eels can symbolize the sudden shocks that the universe can throw at us to wake us up from our egoistic daydreams. You came in as an egoistic shock, a tower moment for this person in their life. And both of you now are in this reflective period, maybe. Correct? This person is for sure in this reflective energy. So this is bringing you back into your own center. Why this is giving me the moment where in the off-campus series, okay, there was a moment between Hannah and Garrett where Garrett told Hannah that when you were singing Elton John's classic, I felt your voice and I felt centered. So he did not want it to be very loud as a compliment, but it was a good compliment because he felt that that was very genuine. Okay, whatever she was singing, it came from a genuine place. So this person with time is reflecting back to the past and coming back to the present, and they are realizing that how genuine your intentions were or are. So they are interconnecting the dots between the timelines. Yeah, this person is watching you like Garrett was watching Hannah initially. He was like, who is that girl? And then he was watching her socials before even he asked her to tutor him, right? Something like that. So this person might find you very intelligent and wiser than them, but this person is wiser, okay, is intelligent, but you help this person center their thoughts, something like that, okay? You help them center their energy. And Hannah told Garrett that you can look at me and you can then deliver your test, right? Because they had a test and Garrett got B+. So a major upgrade in his own grades, right? So that is the energy here, right? You represent Hannah here, Divine Collective. So be like the reflection. It says self-confidence is a wonderful trait, but try not to get too big for your boots, right? Remain humble, especially with regards to your spiritual knowledge, and remember, there is always something new to learn. This is also for you, Divine Collective. You need to reflect back on the residual energy, okay? You need to transmute that residual energy. See every person in your life as a reflection of some part of yourself, and you will meet many wise teachers. Yeah. Now let's read the wave with number 9. Okay. The message with wave is flowing with change. Wow. Big changes are ahead of you. But you have everything you need to cope with any overwhelm and move gracefully into the next phase of your life. Confirmation. Okay, you have everything you need to cope with any overwhelm. So it says there are vast tidal waves that threaten to engulf this elegant female elder who stands barefoot on her tiptoes on a sandy beach. Right? Her arms reach up over her head as she opens her heart to the golden sunrise. Her long silver hair and silk dress are merging with the vast tidal wave that threatens to engulf her like a wall of water. It is as though the force of the wave is pulling her into it. However, rather than cowering in fear, she becomes the wave itself. So she is facing away from the water, and her pose reveals an air of absolute trust. It is as though nothing at all could disturb her peace. Her face is a picture of serenity, and she appears to be dancing gracefully with the elements like a ballerina. In fact, on closer inspection, we realize that it is the motion of her dance which has created the wave in the first place. She is blissfully lost in herself, unashamed of her age, looks, or abilities. She pays no attention to the onlooker and embodies feminine strength and wisdom. This is for you, Divine Collective. Be like the wave. It says whether you are transitioning to a new phase in your life, facing the onset of age, dealing with health challenges, making a big decision, changing career, relationship, or starting over somewhere new. Surrender to the flow. Okay? Not all change is negative, but even positive change can leave us feeling out of our depth. Try to feel excited about the new coming in rather than dreading what you might be being asked to let go of or move away from. Trust that you are being held and supported by the divine as you approach a whole new shore. Confirmation, right? And with number 22, this is your mirror. Look in the mirror. And this was go with the flow. Okay? So it's a confirmation. Wow. Such a beautiful energy, by the way. So it's a confirmation that you helped this person see the other side of the world, like to see the supernatural element that's existing in this world. Like maybe you are very spiritual and this person is grounded in the material aspect of the world. So this is a very beautiful energy, right? Right. So this can be your archetype and this can be this person's archetype here. You both are very connected with the water element. I'm seeing that there are two empaths who are very connected with the water and nature. Yeah. So this was your collective energy update. Divine Collective, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, bye-bye. Divine Rising. God bless you, good day, and ciao. Bye.
With stories of lives and forgotten selves, a cafe's hum, a gentle drum in play, echoes the footsteps of an endless day.